Hello everyone, how's it going? We are back for the mid-year CD collection update. This is a tradition I do. We do one at the beginning of the year, one in the middle of the year, but I am highly considering doing these quarterly because I have over 35 CDs for this one. I need to chill. First of all, maybe that's the problem. I'm just buying too many CDs, but I don't think so. I want to keep getting CDs, and I actually just got another place to put them today. So yeah, we're not slowing down anytime soon. Thank you all for tuning in. As you know, the CD collection series is what birthed this channel, basically, or at least the revamp of it. Also, I apologize in advance for when my AC clicks on. You will hear it at some point. There'll be like a little hum, but hopefully it doesn't go on for a while. We're gonna start, we do alphabetical order, last name, and it's stuff I've got since January for the most part. The first one is an interesting one. We got Alfie. I think it's just by Alfie. Basically, this is the dude who comes into the place I work a lot, and he's a jazz musician, and he's been around in Philadelphia for a very long time. He's played with some acclaimed musicians too, but I bought his CD from him. This is an album he recorded. Apparently it's produced by Will Smith Jr. or Senior, Will Smith Senior. So Will Smith, the actor's dad. It is actually quite good. I don't know that much jazz. I used to play in jazz band, but I do appreciate jazz and I want to listen to it more. This is a really good little starting point for me to get more into jazz. Favorite track, I actually do have one. It's either Spanky Wanky Peg Pants or Lord of the Shuffleboard. All those are good. Next up, we have a very recent pickup, Title by Fiona Apple. I found this at Philly Aids for like $1 or $2. As I was buying it though, the woman at the register was telling me how much she loved it back when it came out. Pivotal artist in the 90s and probably 2000s too. Next up, we have the Avalanches, Since I Left You. I've been wanting an Avalanches CD for quite a long time. Preferably, I would have liked Wildflower, but this will do for sure. I got this for like $8 or $9 at a place, Molly's Records, I believe. It's in the Italian market in Philly. Sick album, definitely one to listen to all the way through. I don't know if I have a favorite track. I know the one that's like Tonight, blah blah blah. It's only called Tonight on the track list, but it's the one that Mac Miller sampled. That one's really nice. The title track, first song, is also really good. Yeah, this next one is wild, crazy deal on here. Beyonce Renaissance. I got this at Philly Aids Thrift, as you can see, if you can see it, for $1. Literally $1 for Beyonce Renaissance. Yeah, it's in pretty good condition. Crazy art in here. I need to listen to this album more. I've never been a giant Beyonce fan. I used to have Lemonade. I don't know if I have a favorite. America Has a Problem is really good. Also like Alien Superstar. I like Cuff It. This next one I did a little short for, and it actually got pretty good views. This is James Blake, The Color in Anything. I found this for like $1 at a thrift store called Second Ave. Sometimes it's hard, especially when I get them for such a good deal, to open a mint condition CD. Like, something about it makes me want to keep it sealed, even though I know I would like this album. But yeah, I love I Need a Forest Fire. That's a popular one, but that song is just wild, and I love the little part at the beginning when you can't tell when the woo is gonna happen. It's one of those. It's like the Don't in Don't by Bryson Tiller, where you gotta guess where it is in the song. Yeah, random little moment, but cool album. I need to listen to. I need to open it up. Next up is self-titled Bon Iver, whatever you want to say. I got this for $7 at Rustic Music, which I did a CD shopping of. Go check that out. Cool place. This is probably the Bon Iver album I've listened to the least. Just before I haven't listened to that one much either, but I would like to have all of his CDs at some point. I need the new one, and I need I'd give it a solid 7. Like, it's not his best. I think 22 a Million and For Emma Forever Ago are both like solid 8 or 9s, but this is like a 7. Pretty good. Next, we have the first one from the old Austin CD shopping. We have Car Seat Headrest, Twin Fantasy. It's got 2 versions of the same album. That's the deal here. Or like pretty similar versions of the album, recorded years apart. Really cool premise. This was really cheap at Waterloo Records, one of the legendary places in Austin. And yeah, I just held it out of the last one because I didn't want to spoil the CD shopping episode before it came out. This next one is absolutely crazy, and I also did a little unboxing video for this, but it's Cashmere Cat 9 Deluxe Japanese release. My girlfriend got this for me for Christmas. Shout out Uma. This is something I've been wanting for so long. When this album came out, it changed my life. Wild Love, I'll already say it, that's my favorite track. I actually went to his concert in Boston, and they literally had CDs the next show in Washington. I still remember seeing the story as I was driving home from Boston, like, oh my god, are you kidding me? But yeah, super cool album. It is a little bit dated at this point. I feel like definitely some glitchy, pretty electronic music. Cashmere Cat, wildly successful producer, kind of under the radar, but also, I don't know, just, yeah, sick album. It looks really cool too, and it's got this little like side sleeve. Yeah, definitely a one-of-a-kind release that I don't have really anything else like. Next up, Daniel Powder, self-titled. This is a goofy one. I got it for $1 at Common Beat, and it's a 2-disc special. It's got a DVD in there too. I haven't watched it yet. I was gonna, but yeah, this has Bad Day, classic one-hit wonder song. But Daniel Powder, I have faith that some of these other songs are good, because Bad Day is kind of good, not gonna lie. I still haven't really gone in depth with what all this CD has to offer, but yeah, really funny one. This is insanely random. I found this, just someone had a bunch of random stuff out on the curb the other day, and it's a Death Cab for Cutie CD. I don't know how to say it, probably Kintsuga? I figured I would just put it in my computer, and like it's in a little thing. It's random, it was free. I don't really know much about Death Cab for Cutie. Okay, another one from CD Shopping, Dell, The Funky Homo Sapien, and it's called I Wish My Brother George Was Here. I've heard about this dude from the Gorillaz and just being around Deltron, I think is what he changed his name to eventually. Cool 90s rap, some interesting storytelling on here, but I haven't listened to it much. It's also, Ice Cube has some production on here. Okay, I got this one yesterday. This is one of the newest pickups, but this is a split EP by Giant and Small, Big Torso, Vicious Grip. That is the other band in here, but they did a split EP. It's a very homemade CD. It looks cool. I saw them live last night, and they performed. It's like very loud, kind of avant-garde, kind of noisy rock. Down to support local bands, buy their CDs. I just like having CDs, especially stuff like this that like is just so random and kind of rare. Next CD is Hazel English, Wake Up. I remember a long time ago I found the song Combat just through Spotify algorithm radio stuff, and I loved it. So Polyvinyl was having a giant sale, and I bought this. I don't think any of the songs quite live up to the expectations that Combat set, but that being said, it's my favorite song. I'd probably give this like a 6 or 7. The next CD is Fib. This is a local band. They were in, I think, Oregon. They're in Philly now, signed to Julia's War Records. My favorite song on here is probably either PS or Dotted Line. I saw them and it's cracked because people were moshing, and I hopped in there for a sec and they broke my CD. So this is a solid 8 album. Definitely probably up there for favorites of the year. Coming up next is Florist by Florist. This is from 2022, another double whammy release. I didn't get it in the mystery box, so I saw Florist earlier this year. I had to go pick it up. This is a long album. There is some kind of like ambient tracks throughout it, but super pretty, super mellow. I'd probably give this a 7 or 8. Here is one from CD Shopping again, Flume. Skin. I was absolutely blown away when I found this at a smaller place in Austin, but it was brand new. It was like $6. Ian actually was the one who spotted it on the shelf, but this is an awesome electronic album from the 2010s. I think Say It's Gotta Be my favorite, and then Wallfuck is also really good. The first song's really good. Yeah, I was hyped to learn more about this as I listened to it on CD. Super sick one. I'm glad I have it. Amazing art too. I actually got this in December, but it was in CD Shopping episode 10, so I had to not include it. It's Fun, Aim and Ignite. Fun and Nate Roos I've talked about before. For some reason, they're just super interesting to me. Just a small, short-lived band that all of a sudden went away, even though they had super big hits, and Jack Antonoff was in it too. All the Pretty Girls is my favorite song on here. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6. It's not my favorite thing to just sit down and listen through. It's very over the top and like theatrical, like I said, but cool album, and I had been looking for this for a while. Super random pickup here. G-Unit, Beg for Mercy from Philly AIDS. I'm not big on like 50 Cent, and I don't know much about the other guys in G-Unit except for that they're like influential in sneakers. Shout out like Complex, Joe La Puma. Just rounding out the collection with some random stuff that I should know about from the 2000s, I guess. Crazy Philly AIDS find right here. Hurry, completely sealed. I think, yeah, Lamo. This is a Philly band. fairly popular for $1.99, brand new at Philly AIDS. This has a big song on here, Waiting for You. I believe that's a hit. But I need to open this and listen to it. Again, I have a hard time opening up the dead stock CDs, but I'm gonna do it soon. Another Philly AIDS find, Imogen Heap, Megaphone. I know Imogen Heap's kind of having a moment recently. This is a very early one, and it just looks sick. Like, the art on here is cool, classic 90s looking imagery. This pickup is literally from today, and it's kind of a goofy one. It is Jack Johnson Curious George soundtrack. I found this at Goodwill. It was 99 cents. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it right there. Goodwill this morning with my friend Bay. I don't necessarily love Jack Johnson, but the song Upside Down is fun. And I might honestly flip this at some point, but it was just too good of a deal to pass up and kind of funny. Yet again, Philly AIDS coming through with the Carter 3, some more 2000s pop. I know it's also regarded as one of Lil Wayne's best albums, probably his most like legendary one. I'm very familiar with Got Money. I had that song on iTunes back in the day. A Millie, I've heard Comfortable, I've heard Lollipop obviously, and maybe some other ones, but some of this album is trash, I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably give it like a 5. Or maybe 6, just held up by the legendary hits. Got Money is probably my favorite. Next CD is Massive Attack, Blue Lines. I got this at West Sider Records. I did a little short for this one as well, I think. Another band where I was like, cool 90s electronic leaning stuff I need to learn more about. I don't think it's quite as good as I hoped it to be. If I'm being completely honest, I don't have a favorite track yet. Crazy, you guessed it, Philly AIDS yet again. I think like literally half of these CDs are from Philly AIDS, and this is why I keep buying them, because they're always so cheap there. But it's Miguel Kaleidoscope Dream. If y'all saw the video I made a couple years ago that's like best CDs that I don't have anymore, this was my number 1. I don't know if it deserves number 1 on that list. I did forget some key ones on there. Like, I literally used to have A$AP Rocky, Long Live A$AP. Glad I finally have it again, except I still can't get over that $2 brand new deluxe one that I had back in the day. Here's another super recent pickup, Moby 18. I have talked about how I like Moby in the past, and I have Play, and I have a few other CDs, but I've wanted this one for a while. I think it's like his second biggest one probably, and it's good. I listened to it the other day. I think Extreme Ways runs away with the best song on here, even though there are some other good ones. I just need to give it some more spins. Another West Sider Records one. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, self-titled. My dad put me on the Tom Petty back in the day. He was a big fan when he was younger, and I wanted this one because it has Breakdown, it has American Girl, classic old one. It's one of those ones where like, this was probably came out before CDs were really a thing, so it's kind of funny to have it on CD, but it's also a weird jewel case. Like, the side is smooth almost. It doesn't have ridges like they usually do. This one got me so many damn views. Thank you all for watching that video. I Am Music by Playboi Carti, or just Music. I got it with the box set. Notoriously under presented CD here. Playboi Carti hates his fans apparently. I'd still give it a 7, honestly. I thought it was a good album. And my favorite song, I wish I had the tracks. There's so many damn songs on this album. I'd probably say Olympian. Shout out Toxic though with Skepta. That Skepta verse is hard. It's grown on me a lot. This ain't community service, but I came out with them street sweepers. Another recent pickup, random pickup, which I don't do much anymore, but it's called Puka by Puka. I looked up this band because I saw this at Philly AIDS, of course, and it just looked cool. Definitely some wonky, kind of jarring like folk music, mostly just singing and guitar, but had definitely some cool moments. I'm glad it wasn't like heavy death metal, because I feel like half the time you find a cool random CD, that's what it is. I don't have a rating for it yet. The second song is good though. Okay, we are kind of nearing the end. There's like maybe 6 or 7 left. Slow Hollow's Actors. Now, Slow Hollows, I don't love as a band. I didn't never listen to them that much, but I know Austin Feinstein, their lead singer, and now pretty much like their main member, is kind of legendary within music. Worked with Tyler, worked with Frank. But yeah, I found this brand new for like $4 at a little record fair down on South Street a while ago, and I was hyped to get it just because I feel like it's a rare one. Like, you don't, what are the chances I found this? And the fact that I know it is, and I'm interested in it. It's an odd album. There's one song on here that's Prod by Tyler. I forget which one it is. I think it's called Heart. But yeah, there's some decent stuff on here. I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6. Here's another one from the show I went to last night. This is, I'm going to read the name so I don't mess it up. Small Head, Big Torso, Vicious Grip. I need to get used to saying that because they are a cool local band. I think they performed as 2 people. I haven't even listened to it yet, but I'm gonna listen to it soon. I bought it last night. Cool, really well made too for like being kind of a homemade CD. Very impressed. Next we have Elliott Smith, EXO. There's something in here that's like shaking for some reason. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I've heard about Elliott Smith, just like an overall tragic career, but made some really pretty music in his time, and I just figured this will be good. I need to learn about it. Some of my friends really like him. Next is SMS, ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Que te diga. I'm not great at Spanish. I don't know what it means, but I took it in high school. SMS, my friend Lena got this while she was in Spain, and I have listened to it. It's like super basic 2000s pop, kind of funny, but not horrible, but not great. I'd probably give it like a 4. But thank you, Lena, for actually getting a random CD from there. That is cool to have a CD from really far away like that. This is a release from earlier this year. We got Sharon Van Etten and the Attachment Theory, self-titled. This is Sharon Van Etten, classic, somewhat Philly related singer who just recorded this album and wrote it with her band this time, and it's really cool. I saw them live for WXPN and I bought this while I was there. Favorite track is probably either Trouble or I don't know. They're all pretty good. I really like Fading Beauty too. Random single here. We got T.I. Let's Get Away. I found this at Second Mile Thrift in Philly, and I just was like, interesting, cool single. It was like 25 cents or something, super cheap. But it has an edited, it has an instrumental, and it has explicit. It might be a little bit of a promo. Yeah, it's a promotional only, sale prohibited. Yeah, so I don't know. This kind of stuff is cool to me. And as a kid, I saw T.I. a lot in like Pandora and like iTunes Store. So a little blast from the past, maybe a rare find. I made a video on this very recently, a little short turnover. It's a tour exclusive CD. My girlfriend Uma went to their tour and they were giving these away at the merch table when you bought merch. So she grabbed one for me. And yeah, it's cool. 2 little singles, recent songs, probably from something that they're gonna release soon. But hopefully this ages to become a rare little item. Okay, 2 left, and this arguably might be the biggest miss of the whole collection video. It is Sub Pop Volume 5 Mixed Nuts. Basically, it's like a various artists compilation from the Sub Pop label with a bunch of artists, and I got this in the CD shopping in Austin, so I held it over until now. Yeah, it's not that good. Me and Ian listened to this while I was in Austin, and like there's a Beach House song on here, the Father John Misty song, there's Shabazz Palaces. Those were the artists I knew, but some of the other artists on here I did not like, and they just sounded kind of lame. I don't know, I haven't listened to it in a while, but it's a cool like presentation of a CD. Little booklet, like actually a big book involved in here. So and as you can see, it was cheap. And finally, the last one in the video, we had one from Wishy last year, and now I got Wishy, Paradise on Planet Popstar. This is a double EP put together, or it's 2 EPs that they released like a year apart. Really good songs on here. I'm a big fan of Wishy, as you know. I fuck with Kevin Crowder, and I've been following Wishy since their inception, basically. I got this like 2 days ago, a hefty price, Repo Records, but they have a lot of good brand new CDs. I will open it soon, obviously. I love this album. I love both the EPs. I mean, my favorite song on Paradise, I think, is either Too True or Donut. And my favorite song on Planet Popstar is probably either Fly or Chaser. I might do another one of these in the fall if I end up getting a lot of CDs, just so they're not all like 20 minutes, because I don't know if y'all really want to watch a 20-minute video of me just talking about CDs. We've got a crazy mix of content on this channel nowadays, but CDs will always be where this channel lives, and probably where it dies at some point once I sell all my CDs or I get robbed. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you later. Goodbye.